Prenanda, good afternoon. That's the River Severn behind me. See the tree there? I'll be fishing upstream of that and then letting the bait settle beneath it. A few weeks ago, probably a month or so now, I realised that I'd lost a pair of forceps. They were my favourite ones as well, very useful and great tool. Anyway, you draw a line under it, don't you, once you realise that you have lost them. Just arrived here on the banks of the Severn, and what did I find? Encased in ice, the forceps. So the last time I fished here, obviously that's where I lost them, and they were waiting for me upon my return. I'm now watching the rod while I talk, pouring myself a cup of tea. Been to work today. That's where fishing the Severn in Wales is perfect, because I've done a couple of interviews. I wrote a match preview, wrote my column for the Boxing Day programme, sent that off, got it all sorted, and I've got a couple of hours on the river up until dark, and then I can fish into it as well. All good. All I need though is a fish on the bank. I'm on a run of blanks at the moment, all through this cold weather, of course. I think, and if I remember correctly, I've had a blank on the upper Severn, the middle Severn, and a brook as well. So I'm hoping to avoid number 4 today. I don't think I've had a 4th. My mind isn't picking it up anyway. It's not picking up the negatives. But I think that's 3 blanks on the bounce. A couple of maggots, hopefully that'll do the trick. I knew it was going to be tough, even when I arrived. Not a sign of life at all on the river. Normally you see small fish topping, some sign of life, but nothing at all. The rod tip has remained motionless for the best part of an hour. The sun's starting to set. It was cold already. It was freezing. It was below minus, or into the minus temperatures, below 0, and it's going to get even colder over the next hour or 2. But as long as your bait's in the water, you've always got a chance. And one of the reasons why I returned to this spot is that I have caught a lot of fish when I've been here previously. Having said that, the conditions were very different, but I've caught chub, dace and roach, fish that will feed in the winter. So hopefully even one of those would be very, very welcome indeed today. I'm back home and I wonder where my dog is. Dilwyn! 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 Come on! Here he is. I didn't catch anything, but there's always tomorrow. And on the way back, I've been thinking about where to go, because I'm at home tomorrow, as in not going to work. So I've got a little brook in mind that I haven't fished for years, but in the past I've had plenty of small roach. So that's where I'm heading for tomorrow. What do you think, Dilwyn?